Oh my gosh, what a week. What a week. Let me frame me up. Okay. 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 Happy Friday! Okay, it's right off the bat. This is a Maraca day, guys. Happy Friday. Um, um, so yes, of course. Hello, CJ and Sarah and Mona. Welcome back. We missed you. Nicola, hello. So I was trying to post on IG that we're going live, and I did such a cute post, and then they didn't upload. And I was like, ah. So that's what I was like trying to do. So it might be a small one today, which you know me, it's perfectly fine. I don't care how many of us are here, as long as we're here when we can be. I'm gonna just put a mitt in my mouth again, because that's what I do, guys. I tell you all the time, these are my favorite. Like when you need a little pep. Love these. Okay, so I have two in my mouth. Why do I do that at 2:00? Why? Why? Oh! All right, guys, how you doing today? How you feeling? How's everyone feeling? What a week we had, huh? Paradise Earth, welcome, welcome. LJ, I know November. It is bonkerness. Molly, yay! Woohoo! Welcome. I'm gonna try to finish this silly little mint real quick. They're tiny, but they're so powerful. You can't just like bite them too quick. You had an amazing week. I had an amazing week. Who else had an amazing week? Go ahead, put it in the chat. I want to see who else had an amazing week. Vias, welcome back. I am doing amazing. We were just talking about how amazing we're all doing. The clock went back. Did it go back? Did it go back here? Anybody in the US, can you tell me? Because I'm all confused about this time. I think it was supposed to go back. I'm curious. Did it? I don't know. Okay, we'll figure it out. John, welcome. Hello, hello. An amazing week. All right, Molly. I hear you. You've been unwell, Nicola, but you'll get better for next week. That's how we roll, right? My Dhar Mann video today was so fun. You were such a bad girl. It came out. I looked for it and I didn't see it. It came out, the one where, oh man, I didn't see it. Wow. Wow. I wanted to see it because Sarah Baby Doll mentioned it. And I was like, oh, I'm going to check it out. And then I went and I started watching other videos. So I didn't see mine. It came out. Was I really mean? Oh my gosh, guys. I was so mean. Was that the one with Shantae? Tell me, can you confirm? Was that the one with Shantae? It will be this Sunday. Okay, this Sunday. Okay, so I didn't miss it, even though I'm confused because it's been a heck of a week, guys. Have you been following my IG? I can't post as much on YouTube because the things I post on IG are different than here. So you got to follow me in both. How about that? All right, follow me in both so you see both sides of what it is I'm doing. I look so pale because I have so many different lights on me. Anybody who knows me knows I do this like in the middle of my life because I'm like, oh, I finally get to see myself after I'm like rushing around. She was homeless. Yeah. That was the one with Shantae. Oh my gosh, was I so mean? Was I so mean? Tell me. I am like so upset about that one. I told you guys I was doing one that was so difficult for me. How mean did I come across? That one was really hard because I had to be mean to the little girl, and the little girl was so precious. Now I want to see it. Now I want to see it. And I went to go see it. Okay, I'm going to drop it in like 2 seconds. Let me just have my moment. Jolly Hearts, hello. Happy Friday. Fantastic Fry fam. Oh yeah. Yeah, you saw me and Oscar at a concert. Oh my gosh. That concert, let me just tell you. Okay, just so you know. Dream come true. That was that concert for me. I wanted to go to that concert for not just months, years. Years, y'all. So he is a very famous Dominican singer. His name is Juan Luis Guerra. Say that real fast, real quick, 3 times. Juan Luis Guerra rocks, as you could tell. I was having the time of my life. So Oscar and I have a lot of songs that like we connect with that are his. And we just like his music just makes me wanna just dance. I danced for, like, 4 or 5 hours straight that night, and the concert was over. I'm like, "It just started." I looked at the time, it was, like, 4 hours later. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe I've been dancing for." It was the most spectacular thing. I'm still buzzing from it. You can tell, right? You could tell I'm still buzzing from it. I'm still buzzing from that concert. That was 2 nights ago. Um, I don't know how to explain it, and what I will say is this, checking my alarms. What I will say is this, a feeling I got in that, venue, because I haven't been to a concert in, like, 20 years. I kid you not. I am not such a concert goer. I always miss the ones I want to see. Either that or like it's not in the budget that month or they're pricey. So that was like a gift to us from a dear friend. Great seats. Let me just tell you, I was just pumped. I was pumped, y'all. I know you could tell. And that was a minute and a half reel. I could have done a 4-hour reel of just everything, like me just going bonkers. I have videos where I'm like, okay, this is a little too much dancing. People are gonna think I'm like wackadoodle, but I was going wackadoodle. And let me just say this for anyone who was worried, okay? I did apologize to the girl next to me. I'm like, I'm so sorry. She was like this adorable little Asian woman. She's like, no, dance, dance, dance. I'm like, I'm so sorry. You're sitting next to the wrong person. She's like, I love salsa dancing. You dance. And I started dancing with her. So I did apologize to her when she sat next to me because I knew I was gonna be off the chain. I was gonna be off the chain. That okay, I'm gonna get off this subject trying to really hard, but that was like the best night of my life, I think. I mean, obviously when I got married was amazing, but you know what I mean, okay? Ralitza, welcome. Who else is here? We were so happy, Ralitza. Oh my gosh, we were so happy. Oscar and I were just like cloud 29 because that's my birthday. Cloud 29, y'all. It was just so incredible. Yolanda, welcome back, Yolanda, and your whole family. Because I know you got a big gang over there. I love it. I love it that you tell everyone to come. Trevor, Halloween was so fun. Another fun night. So, like, I typically don't do that much. I know you guys like think I'm like, I'm usually working and I don't, not that I don't do fun things, I do, but I don't go out that much, or like when I do, it's to work. Like, I don't know. I don't have that lifestyle where I'm like always at concerts, always partying. Like, that used to be me, but it's not me right now. Right. So, Halloween was so fun because it's become like a tradition at our house now. We've been in this house, can you believe 3 Halloweens already? 3 Halloweens. This is our 3rd Halloween. And all the neighborhood kids were coming and they like knew we were gonna show up because Oscar just does like a big outside like decoration jam. And the kids were lining up to get into like the court, like the front yard, because we have a gate around us, and they were lining up to come in and they were so cute and they were watching all the lights and they were tiny. Okay, not that tiny, but they were like tiny and they were little and they were so cute. And the parents were like, oh, we live right around the block and da 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 da. Some recognized me from Dhar Mann and I was like, hi. I was like trying not to like make it seem like I was from Dhar Mann because of course, it's a you know, it's a safety thing, right? It's a privacy thing. So I was like, hi. And so it was incredible. Thank you, Trevor, for asking how my Halloween was. How was your Halloween, guys? I feel like it's been like 3 months since I've seen you, and I know we went live last week. I want to give a huge shout out to Sarah and Jose. Is Jose here yet? You guys did incredible while Mona was away and Angela couldn't join us. So thank you. Thank you for stepping in and stepping up and freaking showing up. You guys rocked it. And so yeah, I'm Jabberjaw today, huh? I'm like so buckle up, okay? You guys who know me know when I get like this, I'm like, I don't shut up. Ah! Okay. I do get recognized ish sometimes ish, but when I'm out and about, it's different than when you're at your home, right? When you're at your home, you're kind of like, um, oh, it makes me want to meet you too, Nicola. Meeting Meeting Dhar Mann fam is the most incredible feeling. When I get approached that they recognize me and they want to take a picture with me, it's still very new for me. It's very lovely. The younglings are young, so it's adorable. Oh, I got a gift from one of them, like a little pony scrunchie that she made. I was actually filming with her. I gotta show it to you because it's so cute. Look, she gave me a little scrunchie that she made for me, and I wear it at night. It's so cute. I was filming with this little girl, and she's like, "I made you." I was like, "Oh!" And it was the one with Shantae. It was that one. So we were playing like in the play ball area of the set, and she's like, "I made you this. Can I take a picture with you?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I was like crying. It was so special. It's really so special to me. So it's so special to me, so I love it. It's really amazing. Sean, welcome! Welcome. You felt talkative today. I'm obviously talkative today too. We're the cutest couple, CJ. You know what? I love us. I love Oscar and I. And this is after a lot of relationships that weren't like this. So when you find someone, it can be a beautiful thing. And let me tell you, it doesn't matter when you find them, okay? So have patience. I waited a long time and it was so worth the wait. So don't be in a rush, okay? Don't be in a rush. The proper person will pop up. Um, right? Adorable. She was so cute. And she looked like I could be her mom too. So I was like, ooh, I'm gonna be your mom one day. In Darman world. um, I don't have a P.O. box, Nicola, for fan gifts. You know, I went to go look at a P.O. box, true story. It was like $360 a month. I was like, what? That's like my phone bill, my electric bill, my water bill, my $360 a month. I was like, and I live near like, a big metropolitan area called Los Angeles. Um, and everything's more expensive in the city, right? Than like a little bit removed. But I can't get a P.O. box that's like 10 miles from here because it'll take me an hour each way to go. Already to go 2 miles can take me 30 minutes. So like I don't want a mailbox that's super far. So yeah, $360 a month. I don't know about you, but that's a lot of money for a mailbox. I don't know. I used to pay 25 for 30 and then it went up to 45, but it goes up every year. So if I get one at 360, it's gonna be like $400 next year. It's like, I'm sorry, guys, I can't be spending $400 on a box. I hope you understand. Yes, we are super, super bonded. Nicola, Catherine, and I, and Shantae. We love each other tremendously. Albert Gabinski. Did I say that properly? Because I'm a little far from the chat, but I think I got all the syllables. You're back. Welcome back. Cindy Vota. Hello there. Are you new? Let us know in the chat if you're new. We love welcoming our new younglings. It is expensive for a P.O. box. Thank you, Mona. Thank you. It's not that I'm gonna be cheap. It's just like 400 or 360, whatever, plus tax, I think, if I'm not exaggerating. But that was ridiculous. I was like, no. Sorry, I'll put that towards my other bills because I got lots of other ones. Oh my gosh, congratulations, Cindy, on your two sons are getting married on the same day. They're getting married on the same day. That's really special in Woodstock, Vermont. Amazing. Congrats. Enjoy, bask in it, treasure it. I'm so happy for you. Congrats. Oh, so Jolie is Joy. You trying to trick me? Huh? You trying to trick me? Beautiful artwork, beautiful poems. I'm so proud of you, baby girl. Kashana? Where's Jovanna? Oh, Kashana. That's cool. Kashana. Nicola. I like that. That's cool. That's really cool. We're Kashana. I love it. Trevor, yeah, LA is kind of pricey. It's gotten so pricey. It wasn't this pricey, I promise you, before the lockdowns and it was not this pricey. I used to have a mailbox for like $40. Now it's 300 and something, right? I don't want to say 400 because that'll be next year. um, 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 have you ever had glasses? Reading glasses? Yes. I used to wear glasses when I was little, like 7, 8, 9 years old. I wanted glasses and I got reading glasses. And then I thought it was like the coolest thing. And then I had them. I'm like, I don't want to wear these anymore. So my vision got corrected up until recently, where they're like, your vision is going. I'm like, what? Naji Fasal, hello, welcome. It was fire. What's up? Oh, Jaden Genius videos. Oh my gosh, they're so good. They're so good. So good. Kashana. Okay, I'm gonna have to write it down because sometimes my memory is like not the best. I'm not gonna say that out loud. I have fantastic memory. I wrote it down. Oh, thank you, CJ. Yeah, my hair is straight today. I haven't had my hair straight in so long. It was hot here for too many months, and I was not gonna straighten it. And then I've been wearing lots of different, hairstyles for different characters. So, yeah, it's me with straight hair again. um, my old house costed more than my new house, and it was smaller. Isn't that funny how that happens? I don't get it, but okay. Um, oh, it's debuting tonight. Yay, Sister Secrets. Oh my gosh, Sniper Wolf and Sophia. I can't wait to see that either. Thank you for letting me know. My schedule is so off, but I am going to be tuning into that cuz hello, it's Sophia and Sniper Wolf. Um my handwriting is beautiful. I do have nice handwriting sometimes. I wrote that fast, but I do have nice handwriting. I will give myself props for that because everyone always comments on it. I try real hard. um, oh my God, I've been talking so fast. Are you guys okay? The New York Dominican like came out because like I started off with the concert and I'm like so happy. So amazing week. So happy to hear that you all have been feeling the same. You want to share a lesson you learned? Okay, CJ, go for it, my baby doll. Do it, do it, do it, do it. I love that you're looking for lessons. I love that you're sharing your lessons. I love that you're excited to learn and share your lessons. How about that? Booyaka what? um, Ay, Dios mío. Okay, now I knew I went on there to go find that freaking video, and now I don't know what you're talking about, even though I did it, but it's really different when you do it and then when you see it. Like, oh, Nicola, thank you for my little, what is that? A little happy bunny. A little, yeah. Thank you, my love. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for gifting me that, gifting the channel that. We so appreciate that, and you. So, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love. Thank you. So yeah, when you film it, it's very different because you have no say as to what it's gonna look like in the end. You have zero control. So if the editors pick one take and you're like, that wasn't my best take, or they pick the best take and you're like, I thought I did better. It's a messed up feeling to watch yourself after you've shot something that you've like invested in. I invested in that character, right? It's really trippy feeling. I kid you not. I don't understand how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it so you can understand it. Both. I gotta go watch it. Um, yeah, what is the name of the video? It's called probably Rich Mom Shames Poor Mom, something like that, right? Oh, maybe I did see it and I didn't press play because I thought it was an older one. Because, I mean, truth be told, some of the theme lines, and I was reading this in the comments because I started watching a bunch of others, like the lady Maricela who won the lotto after her husband divorced her. I started watching that one. Like I started watching some of them, and in the comments I'm reading like Dhar Mann is out of ideas. What? Dhar Mann continues to create different components of perhaps the same idea so that you could see it from different perspectives and from different characters' perspectives. And maybe you resonate with one character more than the other, and maybe you like one role more than the other. So, yes, perhaps there are similar themes and through lines, but it's not like he's running out of ideas. It's just that it's how many videos has he done? Probably over like 600. You come up with 600 different ideas that are not at all like similar to another. Go ahead. Let's see how long we'll be waiting. Let's see. I just, you know what it is? This is what it is. I don't like smack talk, right? I don't like smack talk. If you think it's so easy, go do it, right? I know it's freaking hard as beep. It's hard, right? That's like the same thing with sports. Like people people who watch sports and they're like, "You suck," yelling at the TV because he didn't catch a ball or because he tripped and fell and didn't like make the touchdown, whatever sport it is. You suck. Okay, get off the couch now. Put down the stereotypical wings and beer. Put them down. Run outside 100 yards without losing your breath. Catch a ball and land in the end zone. Go ahead, do it. I want to watch you. I want to see how much you. Minute 22. Good thing I didn't get all frustrated because I could have. I just don't like smack talk. If you think you're so good, you go do it. Go put out 6 videos and let me see what you come up with. There's people who've tried and they just put out 3, 4, 5, 7, 10, 12, 25. Keep going after 25. It's freaking hard. That's my defense of Dhar Mann, the writers, the studios, and all the cast and crew. We work our booties off, they especially, because they're there every gosh darn day. And it is hard work. So if you're going to be like, "Meh, meh, 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 meh," I say go try it and come back and report. All right, guys, minute 222. We got lesson time. What up with that? Okay. Okay. Whew, everything good? Everything good in the chat? I know we have our Mona taking good care of us as always. And Claudette, yay, lesson time. Okay. I'm so excited. Rodrigo. Okay. Negative Nellies. You call them negative Nellies? I'd call them smack talkers. I get so like, okay, where's my lesson? Where's my lesson, guys? It's lesson time. Hallelujah. It's lesson time. Hallelujah. Oh. Okay, I'll stop singing for you all. I know that's not my forte. Okay, where's my lesson? Okay. All right. So, this is going to be what we talk about today because this hits me during the week and then it hit me again like yesterday-ish and today-ish in an interesting way-ish. Okay. So it has to do with our past. It has to do with accepting our past. It has to do with letting go of our past. Yeah. And I know it's sometimes challenging to touch on the past because people are like, don't focus on the past, don't talk about the past. The past is the past. Yes, true. And we got to look at it to know what we learned from it, to draw the lessons from it. We have to perhaps not overanalyze, but analyze the circumstances, the conditions, the takeaways, the perhaps mistakes, because they're bound to happen because we all make them. The what's opposite of mistake? What's opposite of mistake? The non-mistake? The things we do right? We make mistakes and we do things right. But you can only see what that track record is if we look at our past. We can't dwell on our past, right? So why this came up for me this week was I did some really good healing work over like the lockdowns, the pandemic, right? We were all in our homes for a very long time, and we got to do some things to help release perhaps, some of the things that weren't working for us, and adopt more of the things that do work for us, or we want to continue to work on so they work for us in the future, right? So we had so much time to do that, right? So that was a couple of years ago, right? That was a couple years ago. So since then, we've made more mistakes, right? We're only human. Things have happened since we've been locked down now, a yearish, two-ish, whatever yearish, out of those difficult times we're out. Things have still happened, and we still lived our lives, and we still made some perhaps lesser than ideal decisions, right? Or judgment calls. And I feel like we can still carry that. Like, even though I did all this work on myself during the pandemic, I've evolved since then, as we all very well should, right? It's been 2 years ish, whatever the number is, right? So, why I wanted to share this is because the way we, I, I don't know, but someone must have agreed with what I was saying because there's nobody in this room and something moved. So, okay. The way I and we respond to things now can look very differently to how we responded to them in the past. And just because we responded to something in a certain way in the past, that does not mean that it dictates how we need to respond to it in the present or going forward. So, where I got this presented to me in the recent days is I needed to release some people, right? Who bring my energy down when I think about them. I know you have people like that in your life. I know we all have people in our lives. Sometimes they're family members. Sorry, spade a spade, but it's true. That doesn't mean you disown your family. It just means you are watchful about who you permit into your space, into your bubble, into your feel good yumminess, right? You're just a little more cautionary, right? If someone sucks you dry, you can't afford to permit them to do that to you on a consistent basis. So you must protect yourself, your heart, your energy, your space, your love, your compassion, right? What are they called? They're called energy vampires. I don't use that term very often. I don't know why. Ugh, I think it feels icky, and I don't like that feeling of like an energy vampire. But we know of people who deplete you of your energy. Those are the people we want to be mindful of. And so I realized that I have had a couple creep into my life, or a few that have never been completely, you know, what's the right word? Um, Feelings haven't been resolved with. How about that, right? Because again, there's some people you can't disassociate with, right? Whether it's a parent or a cousin or a sibling, there's some people that, you're just bound to, right? However, I think it's a beautiful thing. And I think it's a very special form of self care when we protect ourselves from those people, and we do it in a respectful, kind, compassionate manner. I'm going to do a little aside just to thank you, Angela. Oh my gosh, I'm sending you big love. I know you're going through a lot, and we're all here for you. And we send you lots and lots of love and healing prayers to you and your family. So that is why I wanted to talk about this, because I get a lot of comments, I get a lot of DMs, I get a lot of, my own occurrences with people where I'm like, this person perhaps can be distanced a little bit, right? And if you can't do it physically, perhaps you can do it emotionally, right? Perhaps we don't allow those people to get to us. We don't allow those people to tap on that. What is it? Like twist that fork or push buttons. We don't allow that person to push buttons, right? Put some like sticky stuff around your buttons so they can't push them on. I don't know. Point is that I had a couple of those people surface for me this week. And I'm in a place now where I'm like, I don't need these people infringing on my space and my peace. It's really important for us. And as we go forward into this very busy time of year, into a very exciting new time. I get there's a lot going on, but like a new year is a new slate, and we are upon a new year, y'all. What do you want to release from your past? What no longer serves you that you could be like, you know what? I'm going to, package that up and just tuck it away or put it out in the, trash bin or, put it in the recycle bin. Somebody else can maybe make use of it, whatever that is, whether it's physical or emotional, spiritual. And I think it's really important that we are mindful of that. And we hear it a lot, but it struck me today because I had a situation. I'll give you a for instance. I like giving you examples so you know how I am applying it as well. So one is people from the past, situations from the past, reactions that you may have towards certain people or circumstances that you used to have. Now you can have a different response. So instead of reacting to someone because they irked you, it happens, right? How about you respond to it with compassion? Maybe they're going through a difficult time and you're like, okay, I'm going to back away. I'm going to give you your space so that I can keep my space at peace. Maybe it's something like that, right? So it's not this mean like talk to the hand, whatever used to be said, or, like step or cancel or whatever, all that. No, it's I'm going to give you space so I can protect my space. It seems like what you need is space. I'm going to grant you that. When you're feeling a little better, when you're processing what's happening a little better, let's come back and talk about it so that we can just release it. Do you see how we can encounter situations in a more positive light than, permitting the drama and the saga to perpetuate in our lives? So I just want you all to know that these people are in our lives, or were in our lives, or perhaps will be again in our lives for whatever reason they are deemed necessary to be, right? So if it's perhaps a parent, that's challenging, right? That's so challenging. It's your mom, it's your dad, it's your great grandparents, whoever it may be. You can't disassociate from them. I mean, you can, but that's not what I'm talking about here. You can't disassociate from them, right? You still have that family bond. But that conversation can be had, and that resolution could be nurtured. And I just feel like we're in a time, space, moment in time that we need to make sure that what we go forward with is serving us in the best possible light and way, because we need that light. We need our light to be strong so we can shine it, so we can walk through the dark spaces that inevitably are going to want to interfere. We need our light bright so we can walk through those dark spots. We do not need and cannot, again, I will say, afford to have anybody darken our light as we journey forward and do what we need to do for ourselves and for others. Because that is a space I want us younglings to remain in. I want us to do right by us. Everybody else will see, and it doesn't matter if they're older, they'll see how you are behaving, responding, composing yourself, caring for yourself, and they will see the example and they will be like, wow, my daughter, half my age, and she's handling it better than me. I am getting chills right now because that is powerful. That is powerful when you can be the example, when we can be the example for how we want others to treat us, for how we want others to see us, for how we want others to behave with us. We teach people how to behave with us. What you're tolerant of is what people will push to do, because people are always trying to push boundaries. So, whew, y'all, that felt good to release that. And do you see what release means? It's just either voicing it with a trusted person, having the conversation with someone, writing it out, getting it out of your body, crying it out if it's at that point. It's releasing it. Let it go. Let it out of you. It does not serve you to hold it, grasp it, tuck it away. No, let it out. My loves, I'm sneaking a peek at some of your beautiful comments, and I am so, so happy to see that this lesson is resonating with you at some level. So thank you for your dear comments and reminding me that my lesson can be of benefit to you. That is all I want ever on this channel with you all, is to be of service, to be what I struggled to have when I was a lot of you guys' ages. I've had beautiful people in my life, and I'm not going to negate that or diminish that. However, I always felt alone, and I never want any of you to feel alone. And so, thank you for the beautiful messages. I'm so happy it's resonating in some way. And I said I would give you an example, and I deviated from that. I still want to give you an example. So an example that I had recently was I proposed something. And growing up, I was very shy. I didn't raise my hand. I didn't talk. I didn't contribute. I was afraid to. I didn't want to be called dumb or stupid or like I couldn't speak English well enough because I always had an accent. I've neutralized it now, but that was my upbringing and my reality then, right? Every time I forgot a language, I struggled with the language. So I'm not going to compete with it because I know you can hear it. I was doing laundry. And it's the longest bell. There we go. So I always struggled with that, right? So for me, like one of the biggest criticisms I had at my jobs or in school was that I didn't contribute. I didn't contribute. I didn't talk enough. I didn't ask questions. In my culture, asking a question is deemed rude, right? Growing up, if you asked a question, a parent would be like, "Don't ask so many questions." Now, of course, it's encouraged, right? Ask questions, raise your hand, voice your opinions. But when I was growing up and in the culture and household I was raised in, it was not encouraged. So I grew up very like, okay, like You saw, I can have fun. That was me having fun in a setting I knew, but in a work setting that I felt intimidated in, or I felt inferior in because I didn't have the talks or the walks or the whatever it was, that I felt insecure about. Insecurities, yeah. Um, I want to raise my hand and I want to talk. Okay. I contributed an idea, right, this week to some group of people. And I was like, oh, wow, this might be a cool idea. And the idea got shot down. And the people were like, I don't think it's a good idea. Oh my gosh, that is so embarrassing. For me, that would have been debilitating in the past. Past Jovanna would have been like, they think it's a bad idea. I suck. I'm stupid. I'm embarrassed. Why did I suggest it? Why did I open my mouth? Why did I do it? Why, blah, 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 right? That's the brain wanting to mess with us, right? We do not need our past to determine or dictate our present or our future. This time, when it happened, at this age, present form Jovanna, I had to make a conscious decision not to respond that way and not to be offended and not feel shame for opening my mouth. And I was like, wait a minute. Okay, they disagreed. That's okay. It wasn't a great idea for them. That's okay. Thank you for bringing forth the reasons why it wasn't a good idea. I see where you're coming from and I appreciate your feedback. And no, perhaps it wasn't that great of an idea, but I contributed my opinion. So that's where I wanted to give you an illustration of how it presented itself to me. So I need not respond like past Jovanna, who would have clammed up, shelled up, shut up, and been like, I'm not talking anymore. No, that's not the present Jovanna. The present Jovanna goes, all right, let's find another idea. What's your idea? Do you see how you can go forth more positively if you don't like, that doesn't serve anyone, and it certainly doesn't serve you or me. So that was my example I wanted to give so that you could see how um, minuscule it can be, but how debilitating it can become if we permit it to get there. So I gotta go back in the chat. Sorry, I know you guys have been going, but I really wanted to flesh this out because, as you know, I'm learning this like as I speak it out loud with you guys. I am letting it infiltrate me so that next time it happens, I'm like, oh no, 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 that was the past Jovanna. That is not gonna be the present Jovanna. Okay, so that's why I dwell sometimes on these lessons because it's cool for me as I speak them to find other little nuances that I'm discovering as I go along live with you all. All right, my loves, let's go into the chat. Jacqueline, hello, welcome. Nice to have you here. Angela, welcome. I'm so glad. And I saw that CJ was sending you love and prayers. So that's what I love to see. I do sneak a couple little peeks here and there when I can. So I love seeing that in the chat. So I know I have to go back quite a bit, but I'm just so happy that I got to share that. And it seems that it resonated with some of y'all. So, oh, okay. Oh, on purpose. Trevor, I love that. Um, CJ, I think that ties in really lovely to what I was sharing. So CJ says, let's try that again. CJ says, so today's lesson I have learned today is people who do you wrong are just helping you. So true. And then that's a period. I don't see a period there, CJ. So let's also remember punctuation. They're helping you realize what you don't need in your life and what you really deserve. Yes, it's so true. And you have to show people how you want to be treated. You do not accept ill treatment because that's what they've gotten away with. You got to teach people that you are not going to tolerate behavior that is not up to your standards. And that can go into a whole nother category of discussions because there's a lot there to unpack as well. But I'm going to stay on topic, and I think that's a big writing myself a little note. Okay. All right, here we go. Yay to Spanish today, Joy. Happy to hear that. The opposite of mistake is perfect, precise. Thank you, Claudette. Yeah, I couldn't think of that word. Sometimes that happens. The brain doesn't want to cooperate, you know? Yay, hugs to Angela. Hello, Miguel. I saw you commenting on Dhar Mann's videos and I like reached out to you. I was like, hi, it's me. I hope you saw that. I don't know if you did. People who bring our energy levels down. No, 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 no. We only have a finite amount of energy. Y'all don't know that perhaps at the age you're at, but let me tell you, okay, that as you get a little older, you tend to be a little bit more strategic with how you expend your energy. It just makes total sense, right? You have to be very deliberate in where you put your energy as you get a little older. When you're younger, you're like, if you guys thought I had a lot of energy in that video I did at the concert, that was me at probably 30% of what I used to be. No joke. No joke. So, yeah, I used to have lots of energy and people would be like, calm down. I'm like, what? I used to have so much more energy, but now I'm strategic, right? I conserve my energy for that concert. Jeremy Eli, hello, welcome. Welcome. This is a challenge with family members who try to control and treat you like a puppet. Oh, you know it, Mona. But I hope that I gave you some examples as to how to, have that dialogue with them. So, it says that I have an ad running. So it looks like we're going to a commercial message. I want to see how this works. So is it okay that I let it go and see what happens? I don't know. We'll be right back. So stay tuned. What happens? What happens? Nothing. Are we still live? Are we still live? Wait, tell me, are we still live? Because this whole time. Okay, can somebody put in the chat at the end? Yes, we're still live. You pay for no commercials on YouTube. Yes, we're still live. This is interesting because when I go live, it says that there's going to be a commercial message. And I always skip them. I'm like, skip them. I don't want to interrupt our live. So I was like curious. I was like, what happens if I just let it go? So now I know nothing. See, all this time I was scared and nothing happened. Isn't that our brain? Don't we cover that a lot on this channel where it's like we're all scared to do something and then nothing happens and you're like, you mean I wasted all that energy for nothing? I was scared for nothing. I drew up all these different potential outcomes in my brain and happened. Isn't that freaking funny? I just think that's really funny. I think that's really funny how our brain does that. Okay. Okay, now what happened? Now all my comments. What happened to my comments? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Only choose positive people in your space. You know it, Albert. Yes. So keep at that. Oh my gosh, Nicola. Yes. Um, her comment, Nicola, was Giovanna and everyone. Have you ever experienced someone not being happy with you when you are changing yourself to improve you? Heck to the yes. Heck to the yes. I had a best friend, roommate, who, if I came home with happy news, she would bash it and bash me. Great best friend I had, right? I mean, it worked for when it worked. This was something that evolved to this. And then this was one of the people that I had to consciously make draw a line in the sand like, no, you're not going to speak to me that way. No, you're not going to be rude to me in public in front of others. Like, so yes, that happens, Nicola. And what I can say about that is be aware of it. Good for you that you're already aware of it. Keep note and see when it happens, because there might be a really cool pattern that you can determine that can serve you in other ways with other relationships and in the future, right? And that's just because I love human behavior. You don't have to do that. I just love human behavior. And sometimes I like watch just to like understand where someone's coming from, so you can pick where you know, cipher your energy. But if it's someone that's really toxic and is really like looking for you to be unhappy, then I say distance yourself. That is exactly what I was referring to. It's like, know when to find and nurture that space and be like, I'll call you for birthdays and holidays. It could be as simple as that, right? You've created that space where they're not calling you every day, they're not texting you every day, and they're not pulling you, sucking you down. Those are the energy vampires that we need not be with. LaDamian, hello. I don't know if you're still here, but I say hello. Yes, Mona. Never take advice from someone who you'd never want to trade places with. So true. So true. Whoops. I do know Cato. Stay tuned. You know when I say see my tongue. You know when I say stay tuned, that there's something brewing. um, I love that you share from your heart, CJ. Yes. Cato's 13? No, he's not. He's 13? I thought he was like 16 now. He's so tall. He is like, when I first met Cato, he was like here. And now he's like hovers over me. I'm like, Cato, what the heck happened? Like, he's had such a growth spurt in the last like yearish. Yeah, since the premiere last year. Yeah, in the last year. I'm like, this dude is tall. And I'm like, oh my gosh, he seems older than 13 to me now because he's so tall. Oh, thank you, Nicola. I'm glad that my voice is resonating with you. Sarah, I totally needed this lesson. Oh, my baby doll. I guess we all did, right? Thank you for the hearts, my love. I really appreciate the hearts. It reminds me visually that you're happy to be here, that you're happy to partake in our Friday bubble, and that you're happy with something I'm saying or doing. So thank you. The hearts are huge because they pop up and I love them. I agree, Vyas. Absolutely. Distance is best. Complete cutting off is difficult with family members, especially. Icon Star, what's it like being in Dhar Mann? I'm a big fan. Welcome, Icon Star. It's amazing. It really is. Being a Dhar Mann actor has fueled me and filled me in ways that I never anticipated, especially when we first started, especially when we didn't know what it was going to become. But I knew that it was feel good. I never had to worry about how I was going to be treated. on set by the crew or other actors. It just has always felt like a really safe, beautiful place. Um, and that is my truth. And pictures that have been painted otherwise were thankfully very inaccurate. And I'm just proud. I'm proud to be doing something that touches the hearts of so many millions of people around the world. So it feels amazing. And thank you for reminding me, Icon Star, what a joy and pleasure and privilege it is to be on Dhar Mann, as I so very much feel so. So thank you for asking that question, Icon Star, and thank you for watching. Really happy you're a fan. Oh, Mona. Wonderful, much needed words of advice after this week. I guess I wasn't the only one feeling it, right? Isn't that a beautiful thing? When some of us, all of us, whatever the word is, when so many of us, how about that? When so many of us come together and we have that, like that tie, that connection, that connectivity, and we feel it at a deeper level. And I think that was one of the takeaways from being in that concert that I meant to mention earlier. Like, I felt how music was bringing us all together. We were all there just freaking going bonkers together in unity because we all loved this performer. We all loved his music, or love, present tense, his music. So there was like this connection, this bond that I haven't felt in decades. I haven't been to a concert in so long. And it just reminded me and made me realize how beautiful going to a concert and being in music is. So, there's another way where maybe we can heal some of our past through music. I know, Angela, you do, you're a songwriter, and that is very healing. And you have an opportunity to, put forth your feelings and your emotions and your thoughts. And so, if you're not a songwriter or a singer, how about you just listen to it, dance to it, move to it? You don't have to be a dancer, and you don't have to be a singer to sing to it. I sing and it's not good, but it like releases. So I want to encourage us to do more of that this weekend. How about that? As we go into the new home stretch of 2023, let's have a little bit more joy in music. Joy. Okay, I know I'm at the top of the hour and I got lots of amazing comments. They kind of got all messed up when that ad came up or whatever, but I'm really happy that we're here today. Hopefully we have a couple more minutes, and either Angela or Mona can partake for a couple minutes, because I'm always like a little Dominican late, Let me see what happened to my comments. They're all highlighted in blue, so they're really hard to read. So I'm like, how do I get rid of that highlight? And I'm trying to like press something, but I don't want to press too much because I don't want to mess it up more. Yeah, they're all blue. Like, I wish I could show you. Look, I'm going to show you. I don't know why I think you care. And I only have 2 minutes. Why am I bothering? But I got no space. Too many videos from the concert. Okay. Here we go. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. Thank you, Joy, for welcoming Kalea or Kalia. Oh, Mona, the words of letting go of our past really hit home for me. Do you see what a little shift it can be, and what a great opening it can create? Oh, I like that. Right? Just a little shift. I'm not going to respond the way I used to. I'm going to acknowledge that I can respond differently going forward. That's powerful, y'all. That's powerful. If you get that at this age, watch out, world. Watch out, world. Whew. Good girl, Sarah Baby Doll, not lashing out. Oh my God, you guys are so incredible in this chat. I am just in awe of all of your comments. I hope you know that. And thank you for contributing such quality comments in here. It's really impressive to read and watch and see it unfold over the last few years with you all. Like, thank you. Thank you for being such an incredible Fry fam, right? I'm just like in awe. I really am. This is like happiness welling up in me. Um, Jovanna, this message is so soul stirring and so touching. I truly need this beautiful lesson. So proud of you. My Nicola, thank you. Thank you for your words. I'm just, oh my gosh. Okay, I think I went. Oh, joy. Not just this week, but this whole year in general, right? 'Tis the season, y'all, where we start to wrap up the things and tuck them away and throw them out that no longer serve us. We're moving forward with what is going to benefit us and our journey, your journey. That's how we're moving into the next couple months so that we can launch in 2024. That's what I want to do. I invite you to do the same. Oh gosh, y'all are incredible. If I wasn't an actor, I should be a social worker. Thank you, Trevor. That sounds really amazing. Props to social workers. It's not an easy job. And so the fact that they have the heart to do that, I appreciate you, Trevor, that you could see me in that light. Thank you. I have an angelic voice. Nicola, thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys. I could be in these comments all day long, y'all. Your comments are tremendousness. Joy, that felt like a genie in a bottle. You rubbing the lamp and the genie, the problem gets released. Ooh, Joy, I love that. That felt like a genie. Use that. I want to call you Jolie, even though you're confusing me. But use that. I don't know. I think you have a poem going with that genie in a bottle. I know there's a song, but you have your own take on it. Your own. I say run with it in your writing, beautiful Joy. I think you have something beautiful to stem from there. I think that's really powerful, my girl. Oh, Jovanna, I'm going to cry. Nicola, bravo. Cry. You release what no longer serves you. And if it feels good and you feel like welling up in tears of happiness, cry. I am going to support anybody who feels the need to release emotion because that emotion is meant to be seen, to be shared. Our tears are visible for a reason. They were created in our eyes, wherever they come from, I don't know. They were created for us. Let's use them abundantly in a beautiful manner. Doesn't matter if you're sad or happy, frustrated, or anywhere in between. We have tears for a reason. Let's be proud of our tears. That's a mechanism in our body that we should be proud of, not ashamed of. Wow. That just hit home for me. I was always shamed for crying so much. People are like, you gotta go get your eyes fixed. What's wrong with you? Something's wrong with your head. Like, shamed for crying. And now I'm like, no. It's a human function that we should be proud of, that we can do it. Right? All right, my loves. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's just so much beautifulness in here. Oh my gosh. You're not alone. Oh, this is when I was crying before. I'm just now getting to those comments. Oh, you guys are incredible. Thank you for humoring me while I like go through all these amazing comments. I'm just like in awe of you guys. Just your words are so touching. If you think mine are touching, that's how I feel receiving yours. Does that make sense? Isn't that cool? That we're mirrors. That's exactly right. We're mirrors. Thank you. Thank you for being my mirror. That is wicked cool. Oh, wow. Mona, so true. We also have to be very careful if we allow these feelings to remain in us, because they will show up as physical pain in our bodies. Mona, so true. And thank you for bringing it back to like the medical, technical body thing that it does. It's true. That's where disease stems from unhealed, unprocessed emotions and feelings that get stuck in you. Oh my gosh, y'all. Let's release it. Let's release it. Let's release it all. Right, guys? Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. Let's do a little singing bowl action just to release anything that might have gotten caught up in there, okay? No. We're going to release it. And if y'all are still here, thank you. Mona and Angela. If either of you need to go, I completely understand. I completely understand. But let's release a little bit with the singing bowl, okay, everybody? So mind your ears if you're new. Remember to breathe. Inhale positive, beautiful, joyful thoughts, moments, memories. Release what no longer serves you. Release negativity. Release darkness. How do you want to show up? How do you want to be seen? What example do you want to be for others? That, I think, is the biggest takeaway from all of this today. We release our past so we can step into our present, because only that will determine our future. And that is where I want to remain. Wow, what a interesting thing that is. Now, just sound, going back to music, can help us just ground and be in ourselves and of ourselves, with ourselves, by ourselves. I gotta imagine, I gotta think that a lot of you are in your own room by yourself, as I am here. And yet, just hearing a certain sound can ground you. It's just so interesting to me. It's fascinating. So, all right, my loves, I am grateful that you all have remained here with us for this amount of time. You know, I can keep going and going, and I just I'm just so proud of us. I'm just so proud of us. I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of myself. And I'm proud of all of us. And that is a really beautiful thing. It's a really beautiful thing. So thank you for everybody who showed up. For anyone who watches the replay, you're always welcome here, whether it's live or after. I'm just grateful to be able to do this with you all. Wow. I really want to go through all these comments, and I know I'm going to lose them after I end stream. This is the best Friday ever, CJ. I thank you for contributing to that today. Oops. Oh, they're not blue anymore. I don't know what I pressed, but now I can read again. So it's interesting how sorry, I was multitasking. I was just doing away with something. But it's interesting how you can still see when your vision is blurred. And I don't know if I can really run with this because, there are truly people who have that, perhaps inability. However, I was just going like in pure faith. I couldn't really see all the comments. And then all of a sudden, like the veil was lifted, and I'm like, I could see again. And I think that's what it is. It's like, let's appreciate that, like, we might be bogged down by something right now, but once the veil gets lifted, we'll see better. And maybe that's why it happens, so that we can appreciate our sight, our senses, our connections with people or circumstances, when perhaps the veil is before us and then it gets lifted. I don't know. There's something really cool there. We'll have to explore that more on another Friday, because I do understand that it is way past not my bedtime, but it is Friday, and I want you all to enjoy it. So thank you all for being here. You all are incredible. And then there was light. Jose, you're here. Jose, welcome. I know it's the tail end. I didn't see you in there because it's been really difficult to see in there. But thank you for joining us. Thank you for my little cat, my bravo. Oh, I get a bravo. You guys get a bravo. Oh, Lizzie's here. And yes, Ninja Keith. Oh my gosh. There were so many of you I couldn't see. But the veil has been lifted and you're here. Thank you, my loves. I am so incredible. Oh, Mona showing up for myself. How powerful is that? That is so, so necessary. And let's put a bow on today's lesson, right? Let go of the past so you can show up for yourself in your present, which will positively impact your future. I want us to go with that into the weekend. Let's listen to some music. Let's release what doesn't serve. And let's position ourselves in a place of power for what the next 2 months will bring. We'll focus on these 2 months. We're not going to fast forward too quickly into what will appear in the new year. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. We're going to focus here now. So wicked cool. I am just in awe of y'all, proud to pieces, and oh, Jose, you did join us a little late. That's why there's a replay. I hope you go watch it, because there were some really, I think, powerful sprinklings throughout. And so let's go with that, my loves. Let's go with that. I am bidding you, and hasta ahorita. Hasta ahorita is until later. Big round of applause to us all. Yes, CJ. I'll second that. Oh, big round of applause to Jovanna. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll bow. So proud of you. Okay, so I am going to wrap it up so that we're out by 1:15, 1 hour and 15 minutes. Y'all are incredible. Oh no, I already messed that up. Okay, you guys are incredible. Happy Friday. Thank you, Mona. Thank you, Angela. Thank you all for being here. Enjoy your first weekend of November, and we shall see you next time. I will say I am filming a lot in the next couple weeks. So that's just a little heads up so you know that my schedule is going to get very bonkers. And so thank you for being here, whether it's a live or whether it's a video. No, I love you. No, I am so proud of you. And here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. Holy smack, I miss you already. Bye, everybody.